Please welcome Danielle Walker and Claire Lovery. Bonjour. Amazing show. Loved it. Tell us about it, though.
It's a show about two sexy sisters.
Sexy isn't...
What do we say? We say we're two scrappy sisters who have done something bad in Sydney, and we go to the goldfields to try and find ourselves rich husbands. And it's set in 1853, but with very contemporary vernacular and humour.
Yeah. That's correct.
Is that right?
Yes.
Can you verify that, Danielle? You can verify that?
Yes. I let Claire do the talking and then I give her a little thumbs up at the end. Yeah.
Because obviously you would have had to do a lot of research about, the 1860s when you were preparing for the role.
Yeah, heaps.
When you think about those historical times, how do you think you would have fared back in the day? Would you have coped at all?
Well, Claire says no because of the hot water.
Right, okay.
I wouldn't have, but Danny is a bush girl.
I feel like I would have thrived. I would have enjoyed it so much. But also I watch the TV show alone and think I could absolutely do that. And then 1 hour into a bush hike, I'm like, is it going to end?
Danny's favourite day on the set was when she found a rat in a stump.
Yes.
So I think she would have been great in the 1850s.
I saw from a distance the hole in the tree and I went, there's something living in that for sure. And I went over and there was a little bush rat.
Loved it. The cast are absolutely beautiful, full of hotties. Is that historically accurate?
Yeah. Everyone had beautiful teeth back then, actually.
Famously.
So, yeah.
Famously on the
No, I
goldfields.
think there was a bit of creative licence taken with the casting, particularly the shoe shiner. He looked like he was out of a GQ magazine.
Yes.
Yeah, everyone was very photogenic, including us, right?
Yeah, 100% yes.
I actually originally thought it was going to be way more authentic, and in my callback I was playing around with potentially blacking out some teeth.
Yeah.
And I did try it with the mascara, but my boyfriend was like, maybe don't, just before I went in. So it could have cost me the job, maybe.
But she still came into the audition, and I'd had the previous audition for Claire's role. The woman had just recently lost a tooth from pregnancy. She said the teeth fall out, I guess, when you're pregnant. And then Claire came in and started rubbing her tooth.
I did a bit of ad-lib and I was like, I think I'm going to lose this tooth. I thought it was a little funny riff, and Danny took it seriously.
I was freaking out. I thought, is everybody losing their teeth? What's happening?
Do I play along? I didn't lose any teeth, I could say, during the pregnancy. I'm not too
then
sure
you're
if that
doing
would
it
be
right, Tara.
fact checked or not. Mine are intact. Claire, talking about your character, Gert.
Yeah.
Described as sociopathic, alcoholic, hornbag, and described as having man hands. So obviously you read the script and you're like, oh my God, my method acting in New York. Tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm a bit of a method actor, so I was drunk the whole time. And I just did that. No, I think the character was described as that initially, and I was like, I'm not right for this. I'm nothing like that. Look at my hands; they're really dainty,
gorgeous.
But then I think they kind of changed the character a bit more to suit me. But then doing all the press, we always found that description hilarious, and we've brought it back so much so that it's getting talked about a lot. And I don't think it's actually meant to be. We just found it funny to kind of.
Claire would like everybody to please stop mentioning her hands.
Well, then, Danielle, if we could focus on you for a second then.
Please.
People would know you from Taskmaster, and I also know you personally. I know that you are an adept bush pig hunter. And I would say that your hunting skills didn't come into use much in Taskmaster. Did your bush pig hunting skills come into use in the goldfields at all?
No, because all the pigs on set were domesticated. And so
you need a wild pig to really...
Yeah, they banned me. They said, Danielle, don't you dare kill that pig. All right.
You're going to be amazing on the next season of Alone, aren't you?
I would love to do it.
I would watch
2
that.
days and then I'd kill a pig.
Claire Lovering, I have seen you on stage. You are the most magnificent performer. You are in everything on television at the moment, which is glorious. Are you getting comfortable at this desk right now? Are you feeling like this is the next step?
Yeah, well, if my eyesight was better, but I can't read a thing. So your jobs are safe.
Okay, good.
Great.
Okay. So you are having a bit of a moment at the moment. Are you loving, I am loving seeing you on all of these wonderful shows. Gold Diggers is no exception. It's so brilliant. Are you, feeling the joy of people celebrating you right now?
Probably, maybe. It's a bit uncomfortable, to be honest. I feel like I'm a bit oh, it's a bit much. And I made a joke that I would kind of run away to Mexico until this all blew over. And I may still do that.
Okay.
But thank you, that's really lovely.
Well, Gold Diggers is available to watch now on ABC TV and iView. Would you please thank Danielle Walker and Claire Lovery?
Yes.